Hello everyone, good morning, and welcome to the Morning Metaphysical Report. Today is February 19th, 2020. I looked at it right before we started and I forgot the day. My name is Lysander Xanthus.
And I am Eliza the Kitchen Witch.
So, welcome to our program. We created this to assist spiritual practitioners from beginner to professional in their daily routine and to provide you information you can bring into your practice today. So, we are going to begin with our grounding exercise. Grounding each day is an important thing to do to release some negativity you've either picked up from others or that you have naturally accumulated through life. All right. So, it's pretty simple. Let's begin. Imagine yourself inside of a large bubble. This is your aura. Imagine gently attached at the bottom of this bubble a pipe that leads deep into the earth. For the sake of simplicity, imagine that your bubble is filled with a dark colored energy. We are going to drain this energy out and into the earth. So imagine or intend this energy exiting your bubble. We release all energy that is no longer serving us. We release all energy that does not belong to us. We release all energy that is not serving our highest good, that is not serving our goals. We release all old emotions, habits, attachments, and situations that we are now ready to release. We release all of this from every layer of our aura, from every chakra, and every part of our being. We release. Continue to breathe. As the last of this energy leaves your bubble, imagine the drain at the bottom disappearing and know that your aura is sealed and complete. The pipe falls away from you and dissipates into the earth. And we have grounded. Hi, little cat. I'm now going to be using this singing bowl to stimulate and awaken your energy so that we are receptive to all the information today.
Everybody breathe.
All right. Yes, coffee. A friend of ours got us these very interesting mugs, and they have a cool superpower. They're kissy mugs.
We actually came home yesterday after being out all day and found a box on our doorstep, and this is what was in it. So we have new mugs. They're super funny.
Yes, so thank you to our friend. It's so interesting how a lot of other people bought us Valentine's Day gifts this year.
You know, we get told often that we're everybody's favorite couple. This is the first year that people have bought us Valentine's Day gifts.
It was unexpected.
Couples gifts. We received couples gifts from our friends this year, which was just very interesting.
It was awesome. We got like a bunch of chocolate and snacks.
We were very, very grateful. Yeah, we got
mugs and a meal out, like a private dinner.
Like we had dinner.
Like I shared that on my page. Us on a date. That was actually a gift.
That was a gift from a friend. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and move into today's astrology.
Yes, I would love to do so. Just a reminder: this is not a horoscope. It is a discussion of the planets in relation to the zodiac constellations and the energy generally present in our world. And yes, I just wanted to explain the mugs. All right. So first is the sun in Pisces. It is Pisces season. Yay.
Oh, hang on, everybody.
So what's being emphasized at this time is our intuition and our imagination. I find the sign does pertain to our emotions, but think of it as your emotions are ripples on the surface of water. Pisces is going deep into that water to see what movements in the ocean are creating the ripples of emotion on the surface. So going deep, the subconscious.
What's creating the motion of your ocean? That's the fish underneath. They're moving around and creating.
The fish in the ocean, that's Pisces, yes. Yep. Making the ripples on the surface. So what is your inner fish doing? What's happening?
It's wiggling around in the water.
That's your intuition.
All right, let's go.
Okay. The moon is in Capricorn. So we are feeling an internal need to be the leader of our own lives, to feel like we're making progress, to feel like we're achieving things. And this is pretty helpful at the beginning of Pisces season because it is keeping us super grounded while we transit into this emotional stage. Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto are also in Capricorn. Mars gives us the drive to pursue our goals and the desire to release things that are no longer serving us. Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto in Capricorn are encouraging us throughout this year to shed what is no longer serving us for our lives. Mercury is in Pisces in retrograde.
Oh man, it's the retrograde.
So this is a period of review of the various areas of our lives and reviewing old emotions we're holding on to, old disappointments, old expectations that were never fulfilled, and letting these go. Neptune in Pisces connects us deeply with our emotions, subconscious, and our intuitions at this time. So all of these things are becoming very conscious, being brought to our conscious awareness at this time. Venus is in Aries. So in our relationships and our love life, we are feeling impulsive and passionate, either amorously or aggressively. Uranus in Taurus comes to make our comfort zone very uncomfortable and encourages us to make significant changes in the way we have been doing things. Let's take a look at our aspects.
Ooh, the aspects.
All right, so the moon is doing a bunch of things today. The moon is sextile to Mercury and to Neptune in Pisces. So our moon in Capricorn and that sense of practicality and problem solving will accentuate all these deeper emotions being brought to consciousness to be resolved and released at this time, and to do so in a way that's best for us. The moon is squared with Venus, so we're going to feel very challenged by our impulsive desires in love or the way that other people make us feel, because we really want to keep our heads at this time, and it is in conjunct with Jupiter. So we have an opportunity to create opportunities for ourselves at this time by doing this releasing. That's astrology for today.
We have opportunities to create opportunities because it's opportune.
It is auspicious.
Auspiciously opportune. We overslept this morning, and Katniss, bless her little heart, she does what she can, kept us up half the night. So, if we're a little goofy, it's because there's just not enough coffee in this world right now.
Yeah. So, it is now time for our numerology of the day.
Right. I do that, don't I?
Yes. You want this?
Do I have notes on there?
Not really.
Nope, I don't. Well, good morning, everyone. Today's numerology is, of course, based on the day itself, which is the 19th. That makes it a 1 day. 1 days are fantastic because they are the beginning of a 9-day cycle. Yesterday, we talked about releasing and letting go of things so that we can start this cycle from a positive place. We are still in our 2-month, February being the 2-month. 2s are all about peace, harmony, and relationships. So coming into this 1 day today, we're being asked to empower ourselves. We're talking about our relationship with ourselves, finding inner peace and harmony with who we are, and kind of taking comfort in that sense of knowing. So today, I empower all of you to do something good for yourself, whether it's take yourself out to lunch, buy yourself a little something special, take that extra time away from the kids or from reality to sit and read your favorite book, watch your favorite movie, have a cup of tea by the fireplace, whatever you do to feel comfortable. I empower you to do that today. Take time to be your genuine self and appreciate it. Give back to yourself just a little bit. Maybe get a massage or a little energy healing. Whatever makes you happy. Starting out your next 9-day cycle from this place of self-care and empowering yourself and empowering your sense of peace is going to make the next 9 days not only more stable, especially with our planets being all over the place, but it's going to help you open up your abundance and take more time for yourself going forward. So that's my advice for the day based on our numerology.
All right.
That's what I got.
So it is now time for our crystal of the day.
Ooh, the crystal of the day is like one of my favoriteest crystals.
So today's crystal is Tiger's Eye.
Ooh, that's mine. They're pretty.
Yes.
I own a lot of Tiger's Eye.
So I'm going to tell you about some of the qualities of Tiger's Eye. This is a stone of protection. Tiger's Eye may also bring good luck to the wearer. It has the power to focus the mind, promoting mental clarity, assisting us to resolve problems objectively and unclouded by emotions. Particularly useful for healing psychosomatic illnesses, dispelling fear and anxiety. Of course, this is a very grounding stone. It's very protective. And it has a pretty pleasant energy to it overall. It's also associated to prosperity. You are going to experience the energy of this crystal for yourself in a moment, because I'm going to be channeling its energy toward and through you. So I will do that now, so you can experience Tiger's Eye.
Excuse me.
So this is the energy of Tiger's Eye. You allow its energy into you. We also do a little healing on the way. So I hope that gives you an idea of its energy and helps you decide if you would like to acquire some for yourself. Looks like this has like a spot of quartz in it.
Yes. This one here is an exceptional piece. I've had it for a long time. I'm not going to tell you how old I am. You see the line going through it is actually a line of quartz that is perfectly spherical, going all the way around the crystal.
It's a beautiful piece. It looks like Jupiter.
It does. It's got great planetary power. I love this one. This one's been sitting in my lap.
Yes, you keep your tiger's eye.
Thank you, everyone, by the way.
It is now time for our affirmation of the day.
Yes, affirmation of the day. I write these too. Yes, with the numerology in mind, and of course with all the craziness happening in our planets right now, I created this affirmation for today. Again, going with the theme of empowerment, empowering you to your greatness, empowering you to take control of your life. So I hope everyone takes a minute to really take this affirmation in today.
I'm going to read this affirmation to you first, and I encourage you to listen and just allow the words in, and then we will say it together a few times. I am strong and capable. With each step I take, I am moving toward greatness. The road ahead is mine to form. Now let's say it together 3 times. I am strong and capable. With each step I take, I am moving towards greatness. The road ahead is mine to form. I am strong and capable. With each step I take, I am moving toward greatness. The road ahead is mine to form. I am strong and capable. With each step I take, I am moving toward greatness. The road ahead is mine to form. So we encourage you to take this affirmation forward with you in your day. I like that one. Yeah. I've mentioned it in the past, and I do bring it up from time to time. When I write the affirmations, I always think of where I am in life and the words that I need to hear for me to feel stronger in myself, to feel more confident, to be able to handle my day each day. So when I write these affirmations, I'm writing them from a place of what would I want to hear someone tell me? What would I need to hear most today? So just a little insider information on how those affirmations come to be. It's almost like sharing my insecurities with all of you in the form of those affirmations, in the form of directing myself and hopefully guiding others to have that strength each day. Yes. So I know I needed to hear it. Well, now it is time for our magic tip of the day. And what you shared about the numerology was quite similar. In fact, I thought about it and you said something related to it. So I'm like, okay, except for thinking something else. So today's magic tip is about empowering yourself, of course, because that is our theme for today. And one of the ways which she mentioned is allowing yourself to enjoy something today. It may not seem like a magical act, but it is very powerful to feed your spirit. So my magic tip for you is to do something that allows you to connect with your own energy and taking the time to kind of sweep away exterior influence. So I encourage you to write down all the expectations you feel other people have for you, and all the things that they say to you, and what you believe they want you to be, and to burn that.
Yes.
So that just came to me right now. So that is an inspiration for you.
Absolutely. Take everybody else's expectations and write them down on a piece of paper, and take that little piece of paper and ball it up and light it on fire.
So you could light it on fire, or you could throw it in the trash.
Everyone else's expectations should not define you. You need to be you and walk your unique path, walk to the beat of your own drum. Sometimes the best way to release some of that burden that we're carrying with us is just to write it down and throw it away. Say, no, it's not mine. It doesn't belong to me. You can go.
Yeah. Crumple it, tear it up, whatever. Just be sure you discard it at the end. Mm-hmm. So this is a great way to clear that space so you can connect with your own voice more thoroughly. Mm-hmm. And it's a way of rejecting foreign energy, which is a very important act.
Absolutely.
Sometimes it's not that you're weak. It's not that there's something wrong with you. It's that there's too much noise. So you'd be surprised how much it can help to just energetically do this with everyone and say, no, I revoke thee.
I revoke thee.
Sorry.
I dismiss you. I reject. No, really, it's an important practice. Say no to everybody else's impressions of you.
So there you are. Now, let us move into our card reading.
Card reading of the day? What? No, I'm kidding, sorry.
Yes, this thing that happens at the same time every day.
The thing that happens
Shocking.
at the same time every day. Our lives are pretty predictable, but in like a great way. You know, these cups are adorable. I have not figured out how to drink out of it.
I've just been drinking off the side. No, not that way.
No, I know. I've been drinking this way, but it kind of keeps getting in the corners of my mouth. Oh, no.
Well, I guess you could always put a flower in it or something.
No, I've got to learn how to drink out of it. It was a magical surprise.
I'll get you a coffee straw.
Coffee straw.
So today's reading comes to you from the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. This is a reading I'm doing for all of you to give you insight and guidance into the day ahead. Mm-hmm. You may find that you resonate with the entirety of the reading or parts of it. I will be connecting to the energy of everyone watching this in real time and in replay, because time is an illusion. So even if you're watching this in replay, this reading is still for you. Let's see what they have to say to us today. Too much away.
Sorry about all the typing, everybody. I have been trying to reduce the amount of typing in the background, but I still love talking to all of you, so.
It's just how it is.
It's just how it goes. There's going to be a little bit of typing.
There'll be lots of growth in how we do things in the future, so there will be less typing eventually. Anything else? Today is the day cards. Alright, let's start with that. So we have patience and new beginnings. Because this is an oracle deck, I like to read excerpts from its booklet, as well as offering my own interpretation.
I'm glad you like the typing, Carolyn. Someone's got to enjoy that ASMR happening in the background, right?
Finally. I think it's a soothing sound.
Yeah, we've actually got a couple of viewers saying, like, I like typing. Makes me feel like there's a real person talking to me. Like, yeah, right?
I know, it's proof. There's actually someone typing responses. It's not a bot.
I am not a bot.
All right, so patience. In some ways, this card is pretty straightforward because it signifies the need for patience, self-control, adjustment, moderation, and balance when dealing with others as well as yourself. This could be in the areas of how you think and work, and how you handle school, recreation, the people in your life, or the spiritual path that's set before you. It's all about integration and learning to blend and balance both the physical and the spiritual. The patient card reminds you to open your heart and mind, allow yourself to listen to other people's ideas, thoughts, and perspectives. Listening, sharing, and reaching out will help you renew your faith in yourself and in mankind. You'll become more aware of the miracles around you as well as the ones you have a hand in creating. Most of all, I feel this card is talking about, again, having patience in various situations in your life. So if you're feeling frustrated with something going on, or there is a misunderstanding, it is a reminder to pause and allow yourself the time and the situation to work itself out and to not act too brashly.
Also, remember to be patient with yourself.
Yes.
Very, 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 very important, especially on a one day. You need to focus on you and your path. So be patient with yourself today.
Thank you for saying that. So, yes, we can become discouraged very easily, and I can relate. We can just feel like we're not getting anywhere, or that we're letting ourselves or other people down. So just exercise a little self-compassion.
Mm-hmm.
And the next card is New Beginnings. When this card presents itself in your reading, it's confirming that it's time for you to take a brave leap of faith, but be prepared as you do so. This card represents a great new adventure that is awaiting you. It usually shows up when there's a significant inner change happening within you. This card is a sign that there are important choices needed to be made and are about to be made and should be carefully pondered as you proceed with wisdom, thought, and care. Life is constantly trying to nudge and move you forward. At times it can be daunting when you're faced with a new adventure or direction. Therefore, it calls for inner belief and encourages you to take that leap of faith and step into the unknown. During this time, don't be alarmed if you feel lost or even confused. Most people are afraid of change and play it safe by staying where they are. Know that through inner guidance, wisdom, and a belief in yourself, you'll be propelled forward on a positive, life-changing path. Don't conform to what society or other people expect of you at this time. It's your own adventure. During this time, give yourself permission to live, play, love, and above all, laugh. I feel this absolutely plays into everything we've been talking about. You need to be patient with yourself because you're going through a transformation or growth. You are doing your best, and you just need to wait for things for yourself to pull through this. And you need to focus on you and your own adventure and your new beginning right now, and not allow other people to dictate what that means for you.
Absolutely. Also remember, we are in retrograde, everyone. Releasing, letting go, granting forgiveness, these are all ways for you to move forward with patience and have that new beginning. If you fight against the tide of retrograde, if you try to resist the changes, if you try to resist the releasing, you're going to have a very, very hard time. So these cards are also an excellent reminder that you need to be patient with yourself. You need to allow yourself to go through this if you want the new beginning, if you want that opportunity to step forward into your highest and best good.
Yes. For anyone who would like more information about Mercury retrograde in Pisces, I actually have a video on my page that is titled Mercury retrograde in Pisces. So it's there for anyone who would like to hear about what this period has in store for us.
Mm-hmm.
All right. This concludes the reading. Anyone who would like to go in further what came up for them today, you can book a full clairvoyant reading through my website, lysanderclairvoyant.com.
If you need the additional guidance or you're not sure what you're supposed to be releasing for retrograde, I highly recommend speaking to a spiritualist who can help guide you. It's not for the sake of selling you or anything. It's really just, I don't know what I'm supposed to release, and if I didn't have a partner who could read me, I would never know. So
yes,
it really helps.
There's a service offered in that retrograde video that is about exactly that.
Exactly. So check out the retrograde video. That's on the Facebook page. Speaking of the Facebook page, that is the at Lysander Clairvoyant. For those of you that are not hanging out on the Facebook page,
yes,
you can check it out there. The Morning Metaphysical Report is made possible by viewers like you. Thank you so much. I know we say thank you every single day, and we mean it every single day with absolute gratitude and light and love in our hearts. We thank every single name listed here. We also extend that thank you to our loving community that tunes in and joins us for that cup of coffee every single day. We appreciate you all. On screen is also our social media links. There's something a little bit different on every single one of those pages. So check them all out, like, follow. You'd be surprised the cool stuff that you find. If you would like more information about the Morning Metaphysical Report, or if you're interested in becoming a patron, contributing to this amazing stream, and helping us grow, for instance, we still need better lights. Lysander looks like he is orange all the time. I don't, but that's only because I'm facing the window.
As we head into summer, that'll improve as daylight increases.
If you are interested in more information about us, or if you would like to become a patron, please check out our Patreon, patreon.com/Morning Metaphysical Report. That link is also there on screen. So thank you again. All right.
So now I am going to guide you through casting a psychic shield. Like grounding, this is an important daily practice to protect you from picking up additional negativity or forming new unhealthy attachments, and it can protect you from the ones you may already have, or from anything or anyone you might encounter throughout your day. If you have abilities, this will help you moderate them a bit better so that they do not interfere with your life in a negative way. So we are going to do this together now. Let us begin. Begin by drawing a gold equal-armed cross in front of you. Imagine or intend this, and see a white rose bloom in the center. Draw that gold energy up and draw the cross and bloom a rose above you. Draw that gold energy back. Draw one behind you. Draw it down and draw one below you. And then connect the energy in a vertical ring. Now bring your arm to one side, drawing the energy this way. Draw a cross, bloom a rose, and then connect the ring horizontally to the other side. And then back around and complete your horizontal ring. Now, with your arm off to either side, connect the ring vertically in the other direction, so you are encased in 3 golden rings. I also like to fill in the sphere I've created with gold energy as well, so that you are in a complete sphere, and you have cast a rose cross psychic shield. As you gain familiarity with this process, you can choose to make your crosses a metal or color that you find to be highly protective, and to change the rose color as well. Begin with gold and white.
Gold and white are great because they are clean, purifying energies, And gold lets in abundance but rejects negativity. So gold is a great choice. White is a color typically associated with light, so it will only let light in. I personally use a bronze cross and a red or purple rose.
Yeah. My heavy duty version of this is iron crosses.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually think of the spirit of the metal and blood red roses.
Something else as you're building it up, if you find that you're still having trouble with things getting in, something that I like to do to fortify my rose cross, depending on where I'm going to be and if I need the extra protection, is I'll bloom the rose and extend a rose vine all the way around with thorns.
I do that frequently.
So if I know I'm going to be out in a crowded place, I will also put thorns on my rose cross because it makes it so that people are extra uncomfortable invading your space.
Yes. So typically, like when we connect the energy of the crosses to each other in our rings, it's just a habit at this point. I visualize it as gold vines between the crosses, like brighter vines.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Just an added tip, everybody.
I hope this serves you well today. And now it is time to move into our intention setting. We are the creators of our reality, so setting an intention for your day and what you want to create in your day is a way to engage this ability. I encourage you to either set an intention for yourself now or to accept my intention for you. Today brings us a reminder of who it is we really are, free of the expectations of others or that we feel life has placed upon us. Today brings us a reminder of our freedom and our power to mold our own destiny. Today brings us opportunities to step forward in a new and powerful way. Today brings you patience and self-compassion so that you can allow yourself this transformation. Today brings you the space from the influence of others that you need today in order to discover this power. Thank you. And so it is.
And so it is. Again, we would like to say thank you to everyone on every station as we do this every morning. I always love seeing all the comments and everything. I'm so glad that everyone is benefiting from being here with us every morning. Happy to be teaching that rose cross. I think it's time to do another tutorial video on that because there is one, but it's a little bit old. So we'll maybe get that set up so that you guys get a little more information on that. And yeah, it's just brilliant to be here with you every single morning. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Yes. Thank you. And have a wonderful day. Be blessed.